Start off with our NBA weekly power rankings. This is week 5. You want to start?
Yeah. At 10, I got the Clippers. At 9, I got the Knicks. But before I continue, G, this was kind of hard ranking them, only because it's been like a short week.
It
We
was
usually do it on
hard.
Thursdays. It was hard ranking them because it's been a short week. But I got the Clippers at 10, Knicks at 9, Grizzlies at 8, Lakers at 7, Warriors at 6, Rockets at 5, Magic at 4, Thunder at 3, Cavs at 2, and Celtics at 1.
Honestly, the top half might be the same. Shout out to the 6 people that was just in here. Now it's 2, but that doesn't matter. And this is Daniel, and Memphis are late. Look, brother, we was doing stuff. We never. First of all, we're never on time. We're never. As long as we're here, we're gonna start. We just never start at 11. We haven't started at 11 not one time. So that is what it is. But at number 10, I got the Milwaukee Bucks. At number 9, I got the Dallas Mavericks. At number 8, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. At number 7, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. At number 6, I got the Golden State Warriors. At number 5, I got the Houston Rockets. At number 4, I got the Orlando Magic. At number 3, I got the OKC Thunder. At number 2, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. And at number 1, I got the Boston Celtics. The only reason I got the Bucks in there, because like you said, it was really hard gauging this list because we usually have a week to really gauge and see what's been going on. Like today, we will at least have 2 more days to really figure it out, but we don't have 2 days. So I was like, the Bucks have been playing some good ball. I can't lie.
They have.
And it's so funny because when I was editing the video, it was the part when we was talking about the trades, and you was like, no, I was like, did Jeremy Grant make him a contender? You was like, nah, they got Doc Rivers. And sure enough, the Bucks have been playing some good basketball. So I was like, I gotta put him at 10.
I mean, Giannis got to drop 40 every night in order for them to win.
I think they're on like a 5-game winning streak.
And then they ain't really been playing that. Their schedule's been, for the last like week or two, has been a weak schedule.
Yeah, their schedule been kind of weak. Did you have the Mavericks in there?
Hold on. They played the Bucks played the Rockets. That was the only good team they beat. And probably with the Pacers. But no, I didn't even have the Mavericks in my top 10. They've been losing a lot lately. I mean, they just had a good win over
Denver.
Yeah, over Denver, but then they lost to Miami. So I'm like, I couldn't even put them in there.
I put that win against the Nuggets moved me to say I'm putting them at 9. Because I mean that was a good win. We picked the games that day. We actually got them all correct. Well, I got one right. I got one wrong, and that was the Nuggets and the Mavericks. I think you got 2 because you picked the Nuggets, and I think you picked the Kings, and they lost to the Clippers that day. So we were spot on. But I mean, with no Luka, and you going to Denver and beat the Nuggets, and Jokic went crazy that game
too. They was up big on 2, and they had to come back and
Kyrie, I don't think he played good that game either. It was Najee Marshall that played good. I think he had 26 points off the bench.
22. Yeah, he had like 20-something off the bench, yeah. He been playing real good for them lately. His last couple of games, he had 20.
This is what we expected from him when they picked him up. Like, Najee Marshall been playing some good ball. He been playing some good ball. So I was like, man, that win against the Mavericks, it moved me. Francisco, the Magic are legit. Would say conference finals caliber. Hey,
nah, they are legit, bro. I was looking at they schedules. I'm like, damn, they've been like, okay, they haven't faced anybody like too crazy. Yeah, but I'm saying, but they haven't faced nobody too crazy. They beat the Lakers, and like in the last 10 games, bro, they held their opponents under 100 points. and that's with no Paulo. And so just imagine when Paulo comes back, how this team gonna respond then? Because they've been playing real good without him.
Fran's been amazing. He's been
Mhm.
amazing.
This is
Like,
what we needed from him last year.
if he played
If
like
they
this
would
in
have
that
had this
first
last year,
round, if he would have played like this against the Cavs, at least in game 7, I think they win. They win that game.
yeah.
Now, do
Yeah.
they beat the Celtics in the second round? I don't think so. I still don't believe they beat them. But I had to move the Lakers down, man. That loss against the Magic, getting game. They should have won that game. I think they should have won. Anthony Davis, he missed 2 clutch free throws, and Franz basically gamed them.
Now,
And
G, this is
then,
what I was.
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go finish. Go ahead.
No, I was
Finish.
about to. He gets game. They gamed them, and then you get blown out by the Nuggets at home. And Anthony Davis plays. That was like his worst game all year. I was like, I had him at 3, and we got into a whole big little dispute about it. But I was like, I can't keep y'all at 3 because y'all just lost back-to-back games. Can't.
But if AD would have gave them anything against the Nuggets, I think they would have beat the Nuggets because AD was off the entire night. He was missing floaters that he normally hit. He was missing middies that he normally hit. But this is what I was talking about last week as far as if it's a good win, a bad win, or a bad L or a good L. Like the Lakers had 2 bad wins against the Pelicans and the Jazz the week before, and they barely beating them. Now you fast forward to this week, they lose against the Magic, get gained by the Magic, and then get blown out by the Nuggets. When you barely win against these weak teams like that, stuff like this happens where you lose games that you're supposed to win, or you get blown out by these good teams.
Because did you see that stat? Like they was on a 50-17 run because the Lakers were up by like 10. And then here we go, we losing. Like, we play bad. I don't know. Anthony Davis usually plays good against Jokic, but it's something with and Michael Porter Jr. He's amazing against the Lakers. It was something. It said he's 13-3 against LeBron in his career.
Dang. Dang.
It's like, bro, like we can't beat them. They have something on us, bro. They are our kryptonite. We cannot beat the Denver Nuggets. Like we can't beat them.
Low-key, the Lakers wasn't supposed to lose that game against Denver. Like I said, if AD would have been regular AD MVP caliber AD, then it would have been a better game than that. But that defense, like they were playing good defense to start the season, but now it's just I don't know what they've done, but they just reverted back to playing bad D and looking to outscore teams, and you can't do that all season. You cannot do that all season.
Low-key, the Warriors, I did factor in that loss against the Nets.
2 losses, the Nets and the Spurs.
Not supposed to lose to the Spurs. Even though they was coming off a back-to-back with the Spurs, you're better than the Spurs. Did Wemby played that game, I think. Yeah, he
Wemby played. Yep.
I don't think Devin Vassell played, but y'all better than that. Like, and Buddy Hield has come back down to earth, man. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, remember, this is what we've been saying for the last couple of weeks. How long is this 3-point shooting gonna last? Because in them games against the Nets and the Spurs, they didn't shoot it that well. Like against the Nets, they didn't shoot it that well. Everybody else didn't shoot the ball well. Steph Curry, I think he had was it against them or the Spurs? He had one of those games. He had a bad game. And it's like they've all come back down to earth now. They was hot to begin the season, and now that 3-point shooting ain't as big as it was to start the season.
Wemby. Yeah, man, Wemby is he's amazing. And the Rockets, I kept them in the top 5 really because of their their record, but they still been playing somewhat decent, even though you lost to the Blazers. I think they lost to the Blazers.
Yeah, they split between the Blazers this week.
Not supposed to.
Granted, it was a back-to-back. So, but still, like you said, you're not supposed to lose to them after y'all just beat them the day before and then come back, turn around and lose. But that first game, Anthony didn't have a good game. Shaden didn't have a good game. I don't think Jeremy Grant had a good game either. And then the following day, that's when all of them had a better game. So, I mean, but the Rockets have been playing really good basketball. They've been beating and blowing out teams that they should be blowing out. They've been beating teams we wouldn't think they're supposed to beat. So, they've been playing good ball, though.
Hey, I know the Thunder are happy that Isaiah Hartenstein has come back. Man has gotten double-digit rebounds. I think in the games he's come back. Like you got your 7-footer now, especially with with Chet out. Like they still been hooping there, and they beat the Kings last night. I mean, the Kings. I feel like I need to see them go on a couple of like a streak or something for me to put them in the top 10. They haven't done that, and granted, Sabonis and DeRozan just came back, and Malik Monk. I think he just came back too.
Yeah, Malik Monk just came back too.
So, like, I gotta see them go on a couple of runs before I put them because they're better than this. They're 8-10.
Yeah, and DeMar hasn't really been playing that good to start the season off either. I think that's a big part of the reason why they don't have a winning record right now. It's been taking DeMar a minute to adjust to that offense. I forget what game was. I can't remember what game was it, but it was a game that came on like whoever they played like 2-3 days ago, and I think it was the Clippers. It was the Clippers. They played the Clippers, and DeMar wasn't doing anything. I'm like, bro, you're at home. This is an organization that you was thinking about going to, and you can't get 20 points against them, bro. Come on, man. DeMar should be. I don't know what's his averages on the season right now, but he has not been playing like the DeMar DeRozan we all know and love.
The upcoming schedule for the Warriors is nasty. It is, and actually, I'll read that off. So they got the Thunder, the Suns. Now this is all December. All December.
Is KD and Bill supposed to be back?
They supposed to come back tonight against the Lakers.
Okay.
So all of December, the 11 games of December. They got the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Timberwolves again, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves again, Pacers, Lakers, Clippers, Suns, and the Cavs.
I only seen them winning 2 games out of that whole 11 games. And that's against the Pacers and the who else you say?
Clippers?
It was the Pacers. Yeah, the Clippers.
I think they get still a game from the Timberwolves. They played them 3 times this month. They played
3-8? 3-8?
They played them in a
That's not good.
Could we see the Warriors go back down to earth?
Potentially.
And the Celtics and the Cavs, they stay at the top. Like the Celtics, bro. They scored 51 points in the quarter yesterday, and the Clippers scored 49 points in the whole half. That's crazy, brother. And then Porzingis came back too.
Yeah, my boy finally back, man.
Hey, man, they are too good when they're like really healthy. When they're healthy, I don't see no team beating them. I really don't.
I mean, the Thunder, the Thunder have been playing really well, and the Magic. The only thing is with the Magic, what are they gonna do against Porzingis? They don't really have nobody to guard Porzingis.
Because you have Paolo. Paolo might have to guard him.
Nah, Paolo. You gotta put Paolo on Tatum.
You're right. So Wendell could see some Jonathan Isaac minutes. Minutes at center.
Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. They probably gonna put Jonathan Isaac at the 5, then Paolo at the 4, then Franz, KCP, and who's they point? Jalen Suggs.
Shout out to the 6 people in the stream. Shout out, man.
Did you have the Knicks on your top 10?
I didn't.
I'm surprised about that. The Knicks have been playing really good.
No, well, so they just beat they beat the dog shit out of the Nuggets yesterday, and we'll get more in depth in that in a minute. But they beat them, but losing to the Jazz, that's
bad. Yeah, that's
tough
bad.
loss. And it's like I said, like you said when we first started, it's hard to really gauge what our power rank is gonna look like in really 3 days, 4 days?
3 days.
Yeah, so it's hard. At least I'd rather have 2 extra days than we can really see, but it's hard. And I just felt like the Bucks and that span just been playing a little better. Like I just feel like they've been playing better. And I got Memphis in there too. Memphis been playing some good ball. And Josh just came back yesterday too. They're starting to get healthy. They're gonna be nasty in the West because you got them high, right? Like in your conference.
Yeah,
in the West
I had them as a top 16 to make the playoffs. I think I did.
If you don't got nothing else, we go to the next topic.
Well, yeah, we go to the next time.
All right, that is it for our Week 5 power rankings.